Right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? I'm out on Daffy, as you can see, off for a little spin. Just going off to get myself some lunch as per usual. It's what I do, that's kind of what this channel is. Me going to get some food and you coming along for the ride.
Keep that vibe. Drop aside. Down.
So the observant amongst you might well notice that I've got a new screen on the bike. Yes, it's from the DE version of the bike. And if you watch my YouTube shorts or Instagram reels, etc., you might well have seen that it's fixed my audio issues. And when I say my audio issues, I mean the noise in my helmet for me and not for you. Yeah, it was just not a very nice place for me, having all that wind rattling on my crash helmet. So I had to do something about it, and this seems to have worked. So yes, watch my YouTube shorts. But yes, it's made this place a much nicer area to be in, and I'm really quite chuffed with it, and it looks good too. I quite like a shorter, smaller screen on a motorcycle. Not a fan of big ones, not a fan of big ones at all. And we've got a little Daffy stuck behind the screen there too, so hopefully no one will steal that. Don't steal my duck. It's my duck. So that's one thing knocked off my list of modifications for this bike to do, and achieved and unlocked, and all successful. Nice one, happy with that. I have chased up the exhaust from SC Project because I hadn't heard anything back from them since making the order, and unfortunately that's going to take up until mid-September possibly to arrive, maybe a little bit longer. So I'm a bit miffed at that. I mean, I know Italy generally shuts down over August, but on their website they said that they don't. But it's what it is. It's what it is. It is a good product, so it will be good quality and all that when it arrives, hopefully. And I'll get that fitted, and we'll have some noise. Oh yes. I was thinking about changing the bars on this. I had thought about putting on some bars from the 8S, thinking that them being slightly shorter and stuff, they would vibrate less, and be a bit narrower too, because I find this bike quite wide, and needlessly so. It's not an adventure bike, it's a road bike in the disguise of an adventure bike, so it doesn't really need big wide handlebars in the extreme that it's got. But they will be too low. They will be too low, and all the instruments and wiring and stuff would clang on the tank there, which I don't really want. Don't want anything to interfere with the steering on the bike. So I've not done that. Although I might still look back at it, because you can get bar risers with anti-vibration modules in them. So I might look at them and then put the lower bar on. It all depends on if that actually works out at the same height, because I don't have the problem with the height of these. It's just really the width and the vibration that comes through them. I mean, I might be able to just get a different bar from a different manufacturer that's the same sweep and height and stuff as these, but slightly narrower and also less vibey. But a lot of people have said that this bike settles down with a few miles on it, so I might just need to ride it a little bit more and the vibes will vanish. I'm hoping that kind of happens, because that's free. That's a free modification. But I was given by Conqueror's Apparel a while back. I never used them because I couldn't use them on the bike that I had. They gave me some grip puppies, or whatever they're called, and I thought that I could try them out on this. They might not work, they might work, I don't know. They do make the grips fatter, which is a downside, because I don't like fat grips, little hands and all that. But if they reduce the vibrations, then that's a win there, because that's a free mod too, because they gave me them. Nice people they are. So yeah, I'll try that. You alright, mate? I don't mean to just be making update videos on the bikes. It's not the plan. It's just that when bikes are new and you're tailoring them for yourself, it does mean that you're doing a little bit more to them than you would normally, which means that that's kind of what you get a little bit with the videos, because it's the current topics going around my brain, and it's a very small brain, so it can't handle more than a few things at a time. Right, let's get myself some lunch of some sort, and yeah. Now I'll park over here. Right, let's go find some food and a drink. Spitting feathers. Right, well that was a very badly presented but delicious dinner. I had a chicken waffle with bacon and maple syrup. Undecided whether I'll have it again. It looked absolutely terrible, it really did. But yes, it was quite tasty, so I'll give them that. Oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious day indeed. A random alert. I absolutely love this crash helmet. It's the HJC V10. I think it looks great. I like the berry red that it is. Not many crash helmets come in solid colours these days, and it's really mega comfortable, and it's generally pretty awesome all round, although it does have a bit of a whistle if you ride with the visor open. And that's again another one of the problems. The ventilation on it is pretty bad, so I often find I need to open the visor just to be able to get some fresh air into my face. Oh man, what a view, lovely stuff. Yeah, other crash helmets I've had have always had much better ventilation than this one, and it's a bit of a problem, certainly in the summer months when you do need a little bit more fresh air. Imagine in the winter it'll be a cracking lid and I'll have no complaints from it then. But it does make me wonder if I should see if I can find something else for the summer. But there's nothing out there that I like the look of, really. Nothing out there that I like the look of, and having discovered this one's comfort levels and never having had a crash helmet as comfortable as this, I really don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that, and I don't want to spunk money on a new crash helmet when ultimately it'll be less comfortable. So I don't know what to do. Don't really know what to do. That's that random tangent done with. Just as there are people out there that have never ridden a faired bike, I imagine there's quite a few people out there that have never ridden a naked motorcycle. So they've always known there to be a screen in front of them, and always had the noise or turbulence that those screens provide. So they just think that that's normal. And I wonder how many of them put up with an uncomfortable working environment on their bikes because they just think that's what it's like to ride a motorcycle. It's definitely worth playing with different screens and stuff like that if you do have a bike with a screen, especially if you do get some noise from it. And not always bigger is better. I always prefer, if I can, to go down in the screen sizes than up when I've got issues. And it's not because larger ones don't remove the wind noise, I just don't like the look of looking through them particularly. Whereas a smaller one, you know you're always going to be looking over it. Oh, GoPro issues, my camera seems to be playing up a little bit, so I don't know if this vlog is going to work or not, but because camera's playing up, I guess we shall end it here. If you haven't done so already, please do click that subscribe button. If you like the video, please do give it a big old thumbs up, and if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. I do not mind at all. But please do drop in a comment down below if you've had any experimentations with different screens or stuff like that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you've done to fix that on your bike, especially if you've got the same bike as me, or the DE version. But anyway, right, you ride safe, take care, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.